What is up, guys? Welcome. Crypto FUD, and let's jump right into this. Well, let's give everybody a few seconds to jump in. What's going on, Muhammad BP? What's going on, fam? Rob, Eller. Just adding the Discord to the chat, and let's jump right into this. Peace. All right, there we go. All right, guys. So what is going on, man? Whew, what a crazy day yesterday. I feel like every day it's just like something else, right? Bailey, what's going on? Elvis, Sully, Pink, Eduardo, Manny, Chris, what's going on, guys? Welcome. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. And let's just jump right into this because we got some big stuff going. So, obviously, yesterday we saw the freaking market just go to the downside, right? Not going to say it tanked, but it freaking dropped. I mean, it was a big move, right? It was a big move on top of another big move that we had just like, 2 days ago? So now looking at where we've come down, this has been back since the 12th. It's been about 2 days, right? And we have come down for Bitcoin 14%. 14%. So is this drop over with? Is it going to be done? Are we about to start rallying this week? Well, we'll look and see what the charts are going to tell us, and we'll see what's going on here. Let's see here. Yesterday, who bought the dip for Milady? Milady dropped down. I mean, she basically bounced again around where she bounced like 2 days ago. I guess the first drop that we dropped down to was about 10. You can see down to the 10,280. This drop that we saw yesterday was around the 1060. So it wasn't as far down. I'm sorry. This drop right here was to the 1020. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was down to the 1020. This one was to the 1060. Who cares, right? It was pretty much the same spot. It bounced within probably about 1% away. So you guys can see we are finding support down here on some of these levels that we already did map out. And technically, we made a higher low, right? No, but I think the big thing about this, especially for Milady particularly, but you can really use it for any of your favorite altcoins right now, is that, there's still turbulence in the market right now. We're going to kind of figure out what's going on. Why are we seeing such massive drops, especially yesterday, which was a Saturday, and we saw a massive drop yesterday. It wasn't ETFs, because ETFs are trading during the week. What caused that massive drop yesterday? And I think a lot of people are already kind of figuring it out. But for Milady, we were blessed to get another drop yesterday, and eat up these dips. Right now, the market cap is under $100 million, guys. I mean, this right here, it might look like you're like, holy crap, what's going on, right? You're getting scared. I understand. But scared money doesn't make money, right? That's what they say. And right now, you're getting an opportunity to buy Milady at a freaking crazy price right now. Under $100 million, guys. I mean, this is insane. And this is where it's at right now. Imagine if you caught the dip when it was back here. You're talking about $80 million market cap is what it dropped down to. So, I mean, I think what you need to take in is that this isn't a Milady's thing. This is a whole market thing. And really, this is an economic thing. And we're going to get into what I particularly think happened yesterday, and why the markets actually dropped down yesterday. So let's just jump right into this. Real quick, I want to say what's up to everybody. So I think I ended with Eduardo, Manny, Chris, Mr. Val. Good morning. Be positive. I like that. BP said, FUD, do a quick check. I'm going to do a test. If you was going to do a trade on Solana, are you shorting or longing? It's funny, BP, is I actually have this up right here, and I'm up actually. So you guys remember in the members only stream yesterday, I forgot that I even opened up that position, and you can see it closed. It got liquidated. I opened up a position yesterday during the members only, but it was really just for showing purposes. I actually opened up a $15 quick long. This was yesterday, and I was actually up. Remember, I opened it up at around like 67,000, and I was actually up. This was when we were back here, and then the market, it dropped like crazy, and someone hit me up in the Discord. They're like, hey, bro, what happened to your long position? I was like, oh, crap, I forgot I even opened that up. my liquidation was at 66,400. So you can see, obviously, we dropped down to 60,800. So, I obviously, that position was toast, right? But I actually, BP, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm thinking about, honestly, opening up a small position going long, believe it or not. I mean, and we're going to go over the charts and see what we got going on here. Obviously, hindsight 2020, grabbing a long down here would have been the best spot, because I would have rode this bad boy up, closed my position. Possibly, if you want to get good with it, opened up a short, long, and basically hit these swing trades right here. And if you guys are interested in learning this, make sure you guys hit that long, or hit the join button, become a member. We do cover this pretty much every week in our members only stream, as far as how we're doing this, and really just looking at the charts. What are they saying, and what we should be doing as far as if we're going long or short. So now let's see here. Muhammad, are you able to pin Discord to the top? Yeah, I pinned it to the top, brother. Eller, the difficult time is gone. Next week we will be up again. I'm thinking that too. Shazan said, what the F is going on in the market? We're going to cover that. Frigerio, good morning. What's going on? Sully, Manny, yes, I did 7 billion. Nice. You guys are talking about picking up that dip. Chris picked up the dip to 20 billion. Pink said, I bought 2 billion yesterday. I was at the mall eating. Hey, that's the best thing right there with crypto. You can be out and about. As long as you have your phone with you, you're making money, right? You're making trades. You're running a business here. Rob said, Iran firing missiles. And Rob, you're a spoiler, but yes, that is going to be what we're covering, and why the markets took a crap yesterday out of nowhere. Rob already basically addressed it. I have a big feeling, and we all know it was most likely because of the conflict that we have with Iran and Israel. And before we even join, and before we start into here, I want to make sure you guys understand that this channel is a neutral channel. We're not going to get into politics. We're not going to get into sides. Even if you have a strong belief on whatever the case may be, just hold your opinion. Let's just remember, we're here for money. We're here for crypto, and we want to be a safe community, right? We want to make sure that we don't try to pivot ourselves to any particular side on this channel, right? Other than the channel, you guys do whatever the hell you want to do, right? But here we want to stay neutral, because we want to make sure this is a safe spot for all of us to just communicate. We don't want anyone to get upset or take sides or anything like that. So I just want to make sure, because, we're going to be talking about, conflicts, and I'm sure there's people that feel differently about what's going on. So just keep that in mind. I want to make sure we're all neutral here, and everybody's basically not getting attacked or anything like that. So Shazan said, some big buys. Load up, people, load up. Mohammed with the NFK bought 20 billion. April said, bought more. Nice. Rosales. Poppy, what's going on? I'm late, but I'm here. He's at the gym. You're still at the gym, bro? You were at the gym in the Discord like 2 hours ago. What are you trying to prove here, bro? What's going on, man? I'm just messing with you. Sully said, I think they should be able to de-escalate the war, which will be positive for everyone. All right, so let's just jump right into here. Let's see if there's any articles covering this this stuff right here. I don't think. Let's see here before rebound. Let's see here. It doesn't look like, and what's good is I shout out CoinDesk and the other website that we use right here, Crypto News. They didn't really get into it, right? They didn't get into it, and you know what it is that we're gonna just jump right into it. Obviously there's some big things going on right now, right? Israel did some stuff as far as to a consulate in Syria, to Iran. Iran basically retaliated last night. The reason why this was such a different issue, and why the markets tanked, is because, and remember, we're neutral. America is an ally of Israel, right? They're an ally of Israel, and they what happens is the market tanked because with anticipation that there could be a wider conflict that could be coming out of all this, right? I think what we're seeing is that the tensions are starting to subside, right? Last night Iran did retaliate, but it looked like it was a very minimal kind of retaliation, almost to appease the Iranian people, just saying that, hey, look, we retaliated. but they didn't really do anything big as far as causing massive damage or any kind of deaths from what we're hearing. So with that being said, I think that could be good for the market, because maybe we won't see any kind of escalation as far as coming from Israel from these whatever you want to call attacks, or back and forth kind of dispute that they have, right? But regardless, the reason why you saw the market just go down so fast is because in the news everywhere, you had Iran was an attack was basically coming in from Iran to Israel. So that's going to be basically what we're going to cover. That's going to be as far as we're going to get into it. They don't have any articles on here, and which is probably best, because we don't want to get into it, right? We're here to get money, but you want to make sure you're up to date on all that stuff, because it could, if you, like yesterday, you knew that was coming. I honestly didn't know it was going to affect the market so much, like so quick, and then right when it happened, I was like, all right, this is because of what's going on in the Middle East and stuff like that. So it is what it is. You want to stay up to date on it, but at the same time, we're here for crypto, right? We're here for crypto, and at the end of the day, we know as long as there's no big war, as far as with a lot of regions getting drawn into the war, I think the markets are going to be perfectly fine. So what that leads me to is for BP. BP, we're going to open up a long right now, bro. We're going to open up a long right now. So we're going to go long. Let's see here. Use USDC. Probably go 50x. Go 50x. And I'm not going to do nothing crazy. I'm just going to do a $25 long, right? Nothing too crazy. Let's see here. I want it to generate and tell me what my liquidation is going to be. My entry point is going to be, if this can hurry the hell up, around 64,000. All right, well, I'm just going to open up the long and let this thing populate itself. So we got a 50x. I wonder if I should go higher or lower. Remember, the higher you go on your leverage, the more risky it's going to be, right? The less threshold you're going to have as far as your range with liquidation. Trying to see. I wonder if I guess I'll go like, I'm going to do a 45x to give me a little bit. So if I 45x's, I'll get liquidated at 62.9. So let's go. Let's open this up. It's having me put in my credentials real quick. Let's see here. Confirm the transaction. And let's see if this goes through here. So it looks like I'm jumping in right at 64,100 is where I'm jumping in at. And my liquidation is going to be 62,900 basically. So what I'll do is I will obviously keep an eye on this today. I will watch it. If it comes down, I'm not really going to even flip out about it. It looks like, so it opened up. Let me see what my entry point is, because it looked like it fluctuated a little bit before it opened up. So my entry point, if you guys can see down here, I jumped in. Entry point, okay, was at 64,100. So that's going to be where my entry point is. My liquidation, let me see here. And I did a 45x BP, just letting you know. I went long. It's risky. That's why I'm only putting in 25 bucks, right? I'm just doing something small. I'm going to get my $15 back that I lost yesterday. So it looks like this is loading up still, but it looks like my liquidation, like I said, 62,900 is going to be my my liquidation. So we'll come back to this and see how it works as far as that. Everybody's saying they're late. It's all right, bro. I think I should be able to. Okay, yeah, we read that. Arado said, hit that like. What do we have? 35 people here, 20 likes. Let's go. Let's make sure you guys hit that like. So a couple of things that I want to drop here. Let's look at the market and see exactly what's going on. And you know what? I don't even have my crypto bubbles loaded up, guys. What is going on? What is going on with me today? So looking at the daily for the crypto bubbles, you guys can see it's like a mixed market, right? Some of the oh, this is the hour. Phew. Look at the daily. The daily is still red. Jasmy's down 20%. Holy crap. Jasmy's down. Ordinals is down 25%. Holy crap. Down to $44. Doge is down 12%. I didn't realize the market got their ass handed to yesterday. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how bad the market got handed to yesterday. So let's see here. Let's look at some of these projects and just look at the Arbitrum. That's right. Arbitrum was down to $1 yesterday. Oh my, it would drop down to 89 cents yesterday. Bro, you guys are giving right now. We are getting these crazy freaking Black Friday deals right now. Black Friday deals right now. ICP dropped all the way down to $10.68, which isn't too bad. Fetch dropped down to $1.58. Not a bad little buy right there. Myro dropped all the way down to what? 10 cents. And I still didn't buy in on Myro. Bunk. Look at this. Bunk got its butt handed to. Holy crap. Let's look at where Bunk's at. So look where Bunk bounced. Right on the 200-day moving average right here. It bounced beautifully on this 200-day. Now, don't get this confused. This isn't our SMA, the simple moving averages. This is your actual, for the whole chart of Bunk. This is its 200-day moving average right here, right? And you can see it literally came down and bounced exactly on this 200-day moving average. I want to see here, mapping out, let's see how far Bunk has gone down from the its all-time high to where it's at right now. Really not too bad. 70% down from its all-time high. So it's still, honestly, in my opinion, it's holding pretty well, honestly. Jasmy down, let's see here, dropped all the way down to this fib retracement right here that we have. And let's zoom out. Jasmy dropped down to the 0.5 right here. Look at it, dropped down, found support at the 0.5, and you can see it is, and that was at the 1.6 cents. And you can see, let's see here, it has retraced to the 1.8. It has retraced to the 1.8, the 1.8 cents. So, I mean, honestly, guys, it's like go through and pick whatever project that you feel like you got left out on right now, and it seems like you can probably get a crazy deal on anything right now, is what it looks like. I mean, because looking at this right here, it looks like it has dropped like crazy. What's going on? Mohammed, I thought you already were a member, bro. Welcome. I could have sworn you already were a member, dude. Well, glad to have you back if you're not. If you weren't and now you are. So, looking at the weekly, obviously we already know. I mean, look at this. This looks, holy crap. We have 40-50% on this for the weekly. I mean, this all happened within the last 2 days, honestly. I mean, we have like 4 days ago, we saw a little bit of a drop. Bitcoin dropped about 3-4%. But I mean, from just a week ago to where it's at right now, you can see, I mean, a lot of these projects have been beat down to, I was going to curse and say the S word, but they've been beat down to poop, right? So, Crypto James just blessed 5 more people with the memberships. Awesome. Oh, okay. Mohammed said I see what you're saying. BP, you went short. Honestly, if you think about it right now, BP, you went short. Where are we at right now? It just dropped down to what? Did it really just drop down to 63,400? Let me pull up. Whenever I'm doing leverage trading, you guys know I like to pull up like by the minute, right? So let's see here. Okay, so we just dropped down to 64. If you can see BP, for right now, I'm on the 5-minute. Remember what we've been doing on our members only. I'm on the 5-minute. We're using our SMA moving averages, and you can see for right now, we have bounced on the 20-day moving average right now. So we're bouncing off the 20-day moving average. It looks like we are hitting our head on the 100-day. So for right now, what I would do, me personally, is what I did was I opened up that long at the 64.1. I should be up a tad bit right now, right? Yeah, I'm up 5% on my position. So I'm going to let it just chill. I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to run up, maybe up towards 64,300, somewhere around here. If we break out above this 64.3, I'm going to be looking to maybe close my position. And you're like, why would you do that? Because if you can see the last few candles that we have done, that we broke out above the 64.3, we've jumped up and we've basically at some point we hit our head and come right back down. So we're trading in a pretty tight spot. The reason why I opened up a long too is really, I'm honestly, I don't even want to sell off. I want to just let it be and see what happens tomorrow, right? I didn't put in a lot. I'm not going to lose sleep about it whatsoever. I want to see tomorrow when the markets open up, the U.S. markets, I want to see what's going to happen. And the reason why I'm still bullish on this week is because we have the halving coming up in 5 days from now. So hopefully everything that's going on in the Middle East can kind of cool down. Right? Cool down. The markets, hopefully, if it does cool down, we have the halving, we might be looking for a nice big rebound coming up this week. So that's why I opened up a long. And I opened up a long to where I have enough position to where tonight, even if we see a sell-off, I don't get liquidated until, where's my, right here. So I won't get liquidated until 62,900. So we'd have to drop down to 62. We'd have to drop down to about this point right here, down here, which we've done already before. But I'm not anticipating, that we're going to get news that like there's something else, a retaliation strike happened or anything like that, and we're going to drop. So I have a big buffer zone. Even if we drop down here, I'm not closing my position, right? I'm just going to let it be and hopefully hope for the best as far as us go for a nice run. So. Oh, you went short on Solana. Okay. Blue Oyster said, I think I told you guys in Discord to get out of memes 2 weeks ago. Guess it wasn't FUD talk, huh? Blue, don't come in here with all that negatives talk, bro. And plus, you got to remember, we're not trying to time the market, honestly. We're just adding to our bag. We just keep adding to the bag, buying the dip, so... Crypto James said, good morning, Gina. Welcome. You can catch up on the stream later on replay. There we go. Craig, what's going on, bro? April. Prodigy, what's going on, fam? Craig said he bought me 2,100 Ondo yesterday, and this morning it never really pulled back like the rest of the market. All right. So let's go over a couple things. I'm noticing that you guys aren't all on DeFi. Like, you guys aren't going crazy. Like, can you check out this project, that project? What's going on? Is DeFi cooling down? So let's check out. So real quick, I want to bring up NFK because I want to just do a shout out to everybody that's in the Discord, everybody that is in the dev team and the marketing team. You guys have been absolutely killing it, bro. I said it yesterday, and I'm gonna keep telling you guys. I honestly, I'm so proud of you guys. You guys have been killing it, really. You guys have. Prodigy has been really manning it, and everybody else, you guys know who you are as far as in the marketing. You guys have been absolutely killing it as far as just taking everything to the new level, new notch, bringing in new investors. You guys can see we keep making higher lows. We did break up to about $1 million market cap. Obviously, we did retrace somewhat, but things are looking great, and we continue to just keep moving up and bringing in new people, new members, new long-term holders for the project. And it looks like, so yesterday we did drop where we added to a new exchange. And Prodigy, if you can update us in the chat, this right here is basically, this is a new token market, and you guys can see we are trending right now. We're trending right here. We're like what? We're like top 6, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And you guys can see where we're at. No FUD, Koala, NFK, we're trending right now, so we're doing really well. We were actually, I think, number 1 as of yesterday, but we've been dethroned for right now, but we'll be right back. But look at the projects that are at the top. World War III, no war. They definitely take advantage of the situations of what's going on right now. So, But definitely, if you guys are interested, make sure you guys check out NFK because we are absolutely killing it right now. I think these projects right here, like No War and all of them, they just got dropped. So they're on that beginner gain, kind of thing where, if you get right when you drop your project on Solana, it goes absolutely crazy. I think we've been out for about a month now. 23 days. So you guys see when we dropped, we went ballistic too. And then it's like every project you're going to kind of, you're going to have those big moves towards the upside, and then you're going to have people take profits. But we really, what's awesome is you can see we've been really holding, consolidating, right? And now we're just back on our way towards the top. So definitely shout out to everybody that has been in the movement, everybody that's invested in the project. Definitely proud of everybody. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys check it out on Solana on your Jupiter swap or Radium. You guys can go in there. Obviously, you have to have a Solana wallet and just connect it, and you can swap over your Solana for the project. Catch it while it's still under $1 million because we're going to $1 billion. We're running up to $1 billion. Looking to see if there's anything other that we missed. Remember, this week coming up, we could possibly be seeing some ETFs getting dropped on Hong Kong and in China. So that could be a very big thing as well. I've been talking about it for the last few days as far as the ETFs being dropped on Hong Kong. They're saying that they got word. This is obviously speculation for right now, but they've gotten word that they're already approved pretty much, but they're going to be releasing the news this week coming up. So if that does happen, I think that's going to be a very big mover for the the crypto market particularly, and it's going to be for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So BP, we're up 13% right now in our position. We're up 13% right now, bruh. So what else did you guys buy? Anybody buy anything particular that you've had your heart set on, and you maybe felt like you missed the boat and yesterday was like a gift from above? Like what did you guys go out and buy? Like when you saw the market dropping, what was like the main thing you went and checked? Like, oh, let me go check on this to see if it's time to buy in. Me particularly, and I'm kind of upset that I didn't do it because I was so busy yesterday. Right, when the market dropped, I didn't even see it drop. Thank God that I'm on Discord. We have the Discord because I will periodically check, and I saw people talking about it in Discord, and that's when I went. But it already had happened. But I went. My big thing, and you guys know, is Arbitrum. That's like the big project that I particularly, I've been really wanting to add a solid bag to, and I'm freaking pissed. Because this thing dropped down to 89 cents and I didn't freaking take advantage of it. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, this was right here. This was your freaking chance. It's up 26% from that drop. Like, that was your chance for me to get into that one project that I wanted to, that I've been like, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. And it finally did what I needed it to do. And I freaking dropped the ball and I didn't pick it up in time. Not that right now is not a bad time to buy, but. Let me see. So Rosala said he bought Solpaca. All right. TJ said Degen token and Polygon. Nice. Rob said he added more Jasmy. Overcome said Jasmy. Eller said he bought ENA. Monero said he bought more ladies in XRP. XRP was at a good price too. BP Yo Fud, I didn't get that option. You got USDC to. Do you have USDC in your wallet? Is my question. Gina said she bought Jasmy. Pink said more Myro at 12 cents. Bro, that's a steal right there, Pink, right? That's the other one that I was going to say. Other than Arbitrum, Myro was the other one that dropped down to like 10 cents. BP said, I'm using the app. What do you mean you're using the app? The Jupiter app? Texan, the Discord's free. The Discord is free, brother. Go ahead and join. Chris said I bought more BCH and Milady. Nice. Eller said he bought ENA as well and Helium Mobile. Nice. Rosales said he bought a little Teo. And April, I heard Pepe will be available to Hong Kong at the end of April. Okay. I know Pepe's been killing it. Nope, only had Solana in my wallet. Yeah, maybe that's why you're not getting the option, because I have Solana and USDC. So you know what I did? BP was like a week ago. I had like a bunch of Solana, and I moved the Solana over to USDC because I saw the market was kind of going down. So I'm happy I did that, because obviously I swapped over Solana when it was at like a 180, 190. And then you can see, obviously, today it's at 140. Solana actually dropped down to $1.16 yesterday. So that's why I have USDC. Sorry, I was checking the Discord real quick. Hey, Prodigy, I just got your message, brother. I'm going to bring that up here in a second. I will bring that up. And Sully said he bought more ladies. Nice. I definitely did add to my ladies bag. That's like the one thing I definitely did. I did add in. You know what's been holding me back, and I'm freaking pissed, is that I didn't have the I have dry powder, but I didn't have it in my portfolio to buy, like on a central exchange. So by the time I came back, I saw the drop. It already had bounced. I didn't have any damn dry powder in my central exchange for me to pick up, Arbitrum and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it was meant, for that to happen. I just was like, I'm going to just hold off. I know down the road I'm going to be kicking myself, because Arbitrum and all these projects, pretty much anything you bought in yesterday is going to be up. Eventually. So it's like whatever. It's like, that's what I was saying yesterday. It's like a kid in a candy shop. It's just like, just pick whatever you want, buy it. Most likely it's going to you're going to do really well, because you just got like a crazy, one of those crazy drops, those giga drops in the whole market, where you can just basically just pick whatever you want. So. I'm surprised there's no articles about what happened yesterday. Let's see here. I'm very surprised. This was yesterday as of last night. Look at this. So let's read through this. So Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market fell nearly 10% on Saturday, with the price of the largest digital asset briefly falling below 62,000 before recovering to around 64. It wasn't alone. Other major digital assets saw similar falls over the past 24 hours, including Ethereum, which fell 7% to just under 3,000. BNB fell 9%, and Solana fell 12%. Let's see here. The decentralized finance DeFi sector has been hit particularly hard as a result of the market chaos, with depressed prices forcing liquidations and raising the potential of havoc for some protocols. Among the protocols being closely watched is Athena. Let's check Athena. You remember Athena? We were watching Athena. Let's see, and it when it dropped a few weeks ago, it was doing really well. Let's see what's going on now. So it's not doing terrible. It's not doing terrible at all. Let's see here. It says Athena, the buzzy Ethereum project behind USDE, a synthetic dollar built to mirror the price of the US dollar. Athena has attracted more than $2 billion in deposits, but it uses the conversial method for maintaining USDE $1 peg that hasn't been tested under such adverse market conditions. The immediate cause of Saturday's market decline was not clear, though Former BitMEX CEO wrote in a blog last week that the dollar liquidity would drop right before tax payments are due in the U.S. on April the 15th. Oh, okay. So they're saying, other than not even what we were talking about, but we have obviously in America we have taxes, right? It's tax season. The deadline for taxes is actually tomorrow on Monday, as far as everybody getting their money back. So I'm guessing they're saying something about the dollar liquidity would drop right before the tax payments are due on the 15th. Let's see here. The decline also came as Iran launched drones and missile strikes against Israel, and what the Iranian government said was retaliation for an airstrike on its consulate in Damascus, Syria, that it attributed to Israel. Crypto market prices began to recover after the X, formerly Twitter account associated with Iran's parliament mission to the United Nations, said that the matter can be deemed concluded. So this is pretty much, like I told you guys, they retaliated. It was very minimum, and they actually gave out a statement saying that for now it was over, right? As far as on the Iranian side. So right now, I think the reason why we're not seeing a massive rebound and the markets particularly is because now you have Lumen. Is Israel going to continue, right? Is Israel going to continue with this tit for tat back and forth, or is it going to maybe let things cool down? That's what I think is the reason why the markets are right now. They're looking like they want to bounce, but we're not really seeing somewhat of a big recovery. We did see a recovery from the bottom, but we're kind of hanging around 64,000 for Bitcoin. So Monero said, any news about Lady's listing on Binance? Nothing that I've seen yet, brother. We still haven't seen anything. Like I keep telling you guys, as far as Ladies and Binance, I think it's gonna happen when we least expect it. I keep telling you guys, we need to check certain boxes, and the number one thing I think that Binance is looking for is high volume, right? So right now, obviously, we're seeing volume, but it's just towards the downside. We're seeing a lot of selling off, not just for Milady, but for the whole crypto market. So I think as we get past everything that's going on right now, we get past the halving, the markets really get back on track as far as moving. The volume will naturally start building up for Milady, and I keep telling you guys this, and I'm going to stick to it. We are going to get considered, and we will get added to Binance. It's inevitable. But when we can expect it is when our volume, we're having days, 24-hour volume. Volume, remember, is going to be money coming in and coming out, transactions. Remember, the central exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, all these places, they make money off transactions, right? So they want to see that volume high. That's why sometimes you're like, why did they add this project and they're not adding Milady? Well, I'm sure if we pull up those projects, the freaking volume is probably consistently doing really well, right? You guys know how Milady is. We'll have, when we were at the thick of the last, a month ago when Milady was making all-time highs, we were at $60+ million daily. Look where we're at now. We're back down towards around $10-15 million for the day. They want to see consecutive volume probably coming in, $50 million+ day in, day out. And we will get there. So don't worry. Eller said, ladies remain in the hold on, did you delete that? Ladies remain in the first position on Binance Futures. Okay, so we're still number one with 260,000 picks, in the second places with 219. Thanks for the update. So yeah, I mean, we're still killing it on the Binance Future, which is great, right? But I think the effects of that Binance Future has kind of dwindled down. And what I mean is, like, you guys remember when we first were on there and we were getting to that first position, we moved up very well. Milady was pumping. The market even was having days where it was kind of having cool off, but Milady would be pumping still. And I told you guys this was most likely because of that Binance. Well, now it's been like 2 months down the road. People are kind of like, all right, yeah, it's cool. Like they're not like, I'm not saying they're over with it, but they're just, it's nothing new now, right? So I don't think it's having an effect on Milady particularly right now. So real quick, guys, we got like 45 people here and 30 likes. Make sure you guys hit those likes. Hit those likes. Let's check out what that position's doing right now. So we're up about 22% right now, BP, for that long. Not doing too bad. If I would have thrown in, let's just say if I would have thrown in like $500, anything more than like $500, if I was up right now 20%, I probably would have just sold off and just took that 20% and maybe caught some kind of a dip. Maybe because we're probably going to retrace and come back down towards 64. We've been doing it all day, right? So I would do that because I opened it up 15 minutes ago, right? Opened up the position 15 minutes ago, and if I was up, $100, $150, I would just take it and then just keep doing it over and over, pretty much. I tell you guys, when you jump in on these leverages, if you're up a good amount and it's been 5-10 minutes, it's been an hour and you're up a few $100s, take your profits. Take your profits and just wait for another position to jump in, whether it's longing or shorting. Yeah, so there's a fee. So you see right here, BP, you see where my mouse is. It says borrow fees due. It says oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you have borrow fees due, which they're going to charge me 4 cents for. That's nothing, right? To open, it's 0.1. So they charge me $1 to open up the position. They charge me $1. They're going to charge me 4 cents for my borrow fee, and then they're also going to charge a borrow rate. So every hour, right now, I owe. What they're going to do is they're going to charge me 0.0069, which is literally like not even a penny every hour. They're going to charge for however long I leave the position open. So honestly, I don't even freaking care about any of that right there, right? The only, like, maybe the biggest charge there was out of all this was me just opening up my position. So out of $25, they charged me $1 to open up the position, and they're going to do the same thing when I close, right? It's not going to be $1. Let's say I 10x my money and I have $280, right? And I go to close, they're going to charge me 0.1% of that, which is whatever that is, so whatever that comes out to. I'm sure it's going to be like a few dollars for if it gets up to that high. So the fees really are minute, and they're really nothing to really worry about. I think really when you like to worry about those fees is when you start dabbling, you're playing with like thousands of dollars. When you're playing with thousands of dollars, that open up fee is going to be, you're going to be paying $20, $30 to open up a position, and then when you go to close the position, let's say you made $10,000, they're going to charge you probably $100, $200 to close your position, right? They got to make money off of being able to offer you this platform. And it's the same thing on any other exchange that you use to long or short the market. So I mean, bro, you said you shorted Solana 5x. I don't think that was a bad move, just because you probably have a big the 5x, like you're not going to get liquidated most likely, right? So you can just keep that position open, for however long you need until you can get that money. It looks like, I'm looking at the chart here, it looks like Bitcoin has come up and it's hit its head multiple times at 64,800. So that might be a spot that I'll look for to maybe close this position if we do come up somewhere around 64,800. But like I told you guys, I'm interested in maybe letting it sit there and seeing what tomorrow brings, right? Like I said, I didn't put in a lot of money, so I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But what if we have a big explosion in the market, tomorrow, and we rebound? Even if we just rebound up to like 68, 69,000, that's a big move for 50x. That's a big move for 50x. That would be me up like hundreds and hundreds of percent on that. TJ said you can increase your risk. Oh, there you go. BP, you see that? And that is true. Thank you for bringing that up, TJ. Remember, we covered you can go in and you can actually alter your position as far as if you want to move your leverage higher and if you want to add more money to your position. But remember, you said you're longing. I mean, if you're feeling like the markets are going to come down, then you can kind of double up on where you're at. But that's if you're short, if you're bearish on the market. Let's see here. BP, so you see how I have this position open right here? Go into let me see here. Cancel. I don't think you can now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if on here you can add, this is your stop loss. Hold on here. You can add to your position. I'm trying to think. Where is it at? This is stop loss. So to be honest, brother, I don't think we can add, I don't think you can alter the leverage. I don't think you can alter the leverage on here. I think the only thing that you can maybe change is the amount, how much. And for whatever reason, it's not giving me the option on here. So, but remember, you can always open up. You can open up as many positions as you want. Right now, you can have a long. You can open up another short. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even have to mess with the position you have right now. You can leave that be, and you can always open up another position. So currently up 35% on that long. And if you guys are interested in learning how to long and short and all that good stuff, make sure you guys hit that join on the membership. Yeah, they're gonna charge to do anything, Rosales. It's very small, but they're gonna charge to do anything, especially if you're gonna change the your position. For sure. Bitcoin's dominance 54,000 or 50. Bitcoin's dominance is at 54.6%, so it came down a hair from yesterday. Nico said, do you know anything about the Bitcoin wallet for everyone? It's called Xverse Wallet. No, I haven't heard about it yet, brother. I have not heard about it. What kind of wallet is it? Is it just like a phantom? Is it kind of like a hot wallet or is it a cold wallet? I'm guessing it's probably a hot wallet, right? You guys remember I was involved. I was in Suku. This thing ran up to 30 cents. I didn't catch the top. I sold at like 25 cents. But I am looking to see if I can open up another position. This is Suku. It's traded on Coinbase. Very small market cap. And what this thing will do is it'll go dormant for a while, and then you'll have these explosions as far as moves. So I like to catch these bottoms and just throw like $500 and just let it sit there. And then like one day I come back 6 months later and I've like tripled my money. I don't think you can edit your leverage. I don't think they used to be able to let you do that. I don't know if you can do that now. I honestly don't. I remember being able to edit my leverage as far as if I wanted to increase my leverage or increase my position as far as that actual position. I don't think you can do that anymore, or at least I don't see the option to. So yeah, so if you want to close the trade, you would just hit close right here. You would hit close, and then it'll come up with the it'll pop up basically asking you to accept that you're going to close the position, and then it'll tell you what you're going to be charged. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is if we jump up, like I said, if we get up towards anywhere around the 64.8, I'm going to close that position out with anticipation that we're probably going to do something like here, like this swings. So I'm up 40% right now. I know it's not much. It's up only $10, but I should freaking just close it out and wait for a drop down here, and then maybe throw in, some good money into this and see how it plays out. Yeah, we'll check out Solpaca. Don't say sorry, bro. Oof. So I heard in the Discord Solpaca wasn't doing too good. And you guys can see she is not doing the best right now. She is not doing the best. She broke our support level that we had right here at the 1080, basically the 1080, the 11 mark we'll call it. And it looks like she is finding that now that was support as resistance for Solpaca. So I'm not saying that it's over with or anything like that, but you can see you're clearly on a downward trend for right now. So depending on where you're at, as far as where you bought, I mean, this is where you need to decide, are you going to stay with it, ride it out, or should you cut your losses right now and maybe just move on to something else? You guys know we read that article yesterday, and they said that DeFi has been particularly hit in this big drop that we saw. Normally, you don't see it really affect DeFi, but I had been telling you guys that it's a lag effect with DeFi, where the markets, if they're not doing good maybe for a day or two, it doesn't really reflect on DeFi. You won't see any kind of downward movement with DeFi. DeFi will continue to operate properly. When you start getting into like what we're in right now, where it's been a week now, 2 weeks, where we're kind of been on a downward move, and I mean for Bitcoin, the traditional market, you're gonna start seeing it start trickling over to DeFi. And what I mean by that is you're gonna start seeing, either if the market's doing bad, you're going to start seeing sell-offs because now people are exiting their positions in DeFi. So oh yeah, Nico, someone brought that up. I don't know if you brought it up, but yeah, I mean, other than maybe what you guys have brought up about the rune stones, that's all I've really pretty much heard about. What I can do is maybe tomorrow's stream I can I'll do a little bit of research, and I can maybe give you what my intake on what I think about all that. But other than what you guys have brought up, I haven't really looked into it much recently. Chris said, why do you think Milady developers are talking about Milady anymore? You mean they're not talking about Milady anymore? I mean, honestly, I don't know what's going on with them. Let's pull up their Twitter. Just because they're not necessarily talking about Milady every day, I don't really think that let me see, is this their Twitter? Yeah, it is. They're really not talking about anything. If you really think about it, they're not talking about anything. They haven't really, and they'll go through this where they go through periods where they don't post anything, or they'll just post like Milady NFTs, but it's all right. It's perfectly fine. I think what you need to remember is that just a month ago, they released that they're going to be dropping a launch pad for ladies as far as staking and for burning for Milady. So just let it all play out. Just because they're not talking about Milady every single day doesn't mean that they've abandoned the project. Rosales said $10 is worth 10 trillion coins. Are you talking about for Solpaca? Yeah, because, I mean, they have 10 zeros. That shit's crazy. 10 zeros. They have a massive amount of circulating supply, obviously. Sketch, what's going on, bro? Thank you for the $4 super chat. He said, Milady with hat, a good project price prediction. Let's go look it up. We haven't looked up their project in a while. So I had to stretch my back. So honestly, Sketch, I'm gonna give it to you 100%. Just like if I'm looking at this project for myself to buy in, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I look at it as two different ways. They're obviously the project is bleeding out. Honestly, the project's bleeding out. I mean, I'm sure we look at a lot of projects right now for DeFi and they're down, right? So this could be the fact that the market is down in DeFi. Why? But you can see even before the market was going down, they have been slowly making lower highs and lower lows, right? And they broke this support level that we had, and they haven't even come back up to retest it. So honestly, I would be very careful with this project. You could look at it two different ways. You can maybe throw a little bit of money at it, and because it's down like crazy right now, with anticipation that you might see some kind of a big jump up, or I would stay the hell away from the project because it looks like it's just continuously dropping down. So I mean, those are the two different options, obviously, that you already have. But me personally, looking at this chart without doing a fib retracement, without doing anything, it just doesn't look good. Right? It doesn't look good whatsoever. I mean, like I keep saying, you can see this clear downward movement that we've had since we've made this local high. You can see that this thing has been just steadily moving down. So, like I said, maybe if you feel like maybe like this thing could have some kind of a rebound, I would throw a little bit of money that that you really don't care about, maybe $20-$50 into the project, and see if maybe down the road, this thing could easily blow up. Because, I mean, the market cap has dropped down. I mean, at a time when it was back here, the market cap was at like $60-70 million. It's down to $20 million $20 million now. So, like I said, me personally, if I was looking at this, I would just stay away from the project. I honestly, since they dropped, and we told you this on the channel, since we dropped and they had that pre-sale, and this thing just sold off like crazy, with no kind of rebound really whatsoever, I said I didn't like the chart and I was staying away from the project. That was from like the second day it dropped. I was like, I don't like this chart. And this is when it was back here. I was like, I'm staying away from this project, honestly. So just be careful with it. And like I said, I would only invest money that you really are just like, oh, I got an extra $20 here, I'll just throw it into the project kind of thing. Did we just run up? And I missed this? Damn it. We just ran up to 64,700 and I missed it. I would have closed my position right there. I think I might close my position. I'm going to close my position. And I'm going to close my position and I'll reopen it and once it drops back down. So I'm closing my position with the 35% gain from a long that we opened up at the beginning of the stream. Is what I'm doing. Fajirio, I see you, bro. Hold on one second. We'll open up that. All right, so I closed my position. Watch this thing start flying out now. And I think when I closed my position, they gave me back, what did they give me back? Yeah, they gave me back wrap Bitcoin. So now I have like $40 something in wrap Bitcoin. So it wasn't bad. I made like $15 off of that real quick. Off of a $25 freaking investment, right? So imagine if I would have thrown in $1,000, I would have made, $700 real fast. Well, not 700. I would have made 350 because I sold at 35%. So let's see here. So Crip, can you check Win? Yeah, let's check out Win. I will tell you guys, bro, DeFi has been hit hard, but we're killing it in NFK. We're killing it. And you know why? I don't mean to come back here and try to NFK. The reason why NFK is absolutely killing it is because we have such a strong community. We honestly have such a strong community out there. I mean, I'm not even just gassing this up if you get on the Discord, you guys can see firsthand. Everybody, we care so much about this project, and we want to see this project blossom, right? We do have a few people that are amongst us that are smiling in our face, and they're taking profits. And trust me, we know who they are. You can send it to 7 different wallets. We're tracking them down, right? We're not really tripping about it. It is what it is, because we know long term, this project's going to do really well. And the fact that we're holding so strong right now while everything else is like bleeding out, safe bet right here. Safe bet for sure. So win Lambo is what I would be saying if I was involved in this project. I'd say win Lambo. Win Lambo. So let's see here. So market cap $152 million, not bad at all. This has come down. It did hit its head, making an all-time high at this 51, and you can see it has dropped down to the 20. I mean, it's down. You can see that it dropped. It bounced off the 0.5, hit its head on the 236, right? Telling you that it wasn't going to continue to move up. And you can see from there on, found some support again at the 0.5, but couldn't hold. Didn't even acknowledge the 618. And you can see now it is starting to try to rally, but it's hitting its head on the 618. So what I would say about win is most likely you're going to find some support. Hopefully this was the bottom, because you can see where we bounced. We've bounced right here multiple times. So hopefully that's the bottom. If it does come back and retest that level, you might see a break. It might break down towards the 786 right here. This will be the price at around the 14. That 14 has got to be the spot where it's got to hold some support and maybe get a bounce, and you might you might see a bounce and start running up. But what we were just talking about, DeFi right now is slowly but surely bleeding out. Slowly but surely bleeding out. A lot of these big projects, a lot of people are taking profits and probably sitting on the sidelines for right now. So, you know, I would take that with a grain of salt with a lot of your projects. If you're down on some of your projects on DeFi, that you need to make a decision. Are you going to hold right now? Because you know we're going to rebound most likely. But are you going to hold? How much more are we going to bleed out? Could you maybe reposition yourself, sell, and maybe buy in at a lower point? That's time in the market. You guys know I'm always like, I'm not timing the market. You know, you could possibly take the chance and try to time the market, or just hold strong. I can almost guarantee a lot of these projects are going to rebound eventually as we pick back up. So TJ said he's getting a bunch of win in July from an airdrop. Nice. So they're about to have some big airdrops. Nice. Oh yeah, guys. So let's just do a quick rebound on what's going on. So obviously Bitcoin right now sitting around 64,400. We did drop all the way down to about 61. You can see, and we have slowly tried to rebound, but for right now we're hitting our head on this resistance at 64.9. So right now I'm not expecting much happening for today, tonight, tomorrow. When the markets open up, we're gonna have to see how this plays out. Hopefully the markets will rebound, you know, with the anticipation that everything is kind of cooled down with all that stuff going on over there. So Milady right now is sitting at around the 14. Honestly, beautiful spot right now to just be dollar cost averaging in, guys. Dollar cost averaging in, eat the dip up. Long term, it'll pay off, my opinion. So, and this really goes for anything else in the market right now. Like I said, honestly, you can just go and pick whatever coin that you feel like you missed out on, and I'm sure if you hold on to it, it'll end up playing out well for you. So make sure you guys join the Discord on the top of the chat. I have that down. If you're watching this later on and you need an updated link for the Discord because this one will expire, just message me on YouTube and I will send that over to you. Other than that, guys, I'm going to let everybody go. I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Take yourselves off the charts for a little while and just, and relax. Everything's going to be perfectly fine, all right? I thank each and every one of you guys for coming in today. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Make sure you guys join the memberships if you haven't already for those member-only streams on how to be a better trader. Other than that, guys, I thank each and every one of you guys again, and I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow. Unless the markets start rallying tonight, we will be coming live. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you can get those alerts. Thank you. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you